Hello fellow Africans, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yesterday the world celebrated the birthday of a great Afro-American personality known as Martin Luther King Jr. This extraordinary personality was renowned for fighting for equal rights of all Americans. Why fighting for equal rights? To understand this, let's take a brief look at history. There was a time when the term Afro-American didn't exist. This term resulted from a tragic history. More than 3 centuries ago, Black Africans were taken from Africa to America to work in the plantations of white people. This movement was called slave trade. Those black slaves in the plantations of Americans didn't have the right to education or to reading books because their masters believed that once they go to school or they read books, they'll get informed about their rights and will consequently stand up for their rights. However, some years later, a revolutionary generation was born. This is the generation of Martin Luther King. This man, Martin Luther King, is now celebrated because of his ideology, his speeches, his action for justice. One of the speeches that he delivered to the world is, "I have a dream that one day the world people will live together in peace. I have a dream that one day America will be ruled by a black." We are celebrating this historic leader while Black Africans are still experiencing human rights violations, while they are still moving from Africa to Asia, Europe, or America to look for opportunities. We are celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. while a lot of Africans are still being jailed unfairly, killed, tortured, or even seeking for asylum outside of Africa. This time around, I believe that Africa needs the reincarnation of Martin Luther King Jr. We need another Martin Luther King Jr. in Africa. That is why I call on all African youth to organize themselves in something like a congress in which they will look into the problems and challenges that Africa is facing and study strategies to overcome them. Celebrating Martin Luther King Jr. as an Afro-American should motivate us in our pursuit for human rights protection, in our pursuit of democracy. Martin Luther King said, "I have a dream. One day, America will be ruled by a black." We should also believe that Africa will once be free, will once be liberated, will once be democratic, and all Africans will once have equal rights. If you believe so, please follow me, comment to show me your point of view, and share this video. By sharing this video, we'll be allowing all African youth to hear what I think and what can be done now that we are experiencing hardships. Let me end this speech by thanking you.